Hey guys, welcome back to the Money Zone. I'm your host, Folasade, the accountability accountant, guys, and I'm so excited and still blessed. I'm a little tired, wore out, right? But I'm so excited to be back with you guys. So if you guys are just tuning in to the show, on segment one, we talked about a lot of setbacks that you guys have when achieving your financial goals in your businesses, right? And so I did a deep dive. I gave you guys a lot of my, because some of you are new to my story, new to my contents. I gave you guys some of my back history, all of the struggles, and that's not even half of the story, guys, right? But I gave you guys some of the things that I struggle with and was a bit transparent about what financial issues I went through, right? Okay. You guys are not alone, but we talked about it, and you guys want to check that out. If you know you have not been able to get to the next level with your business financially, you've been able to make 50,000, but you couldn't get to the 100,000. You may have to go through my concept of so. You may have to see what money blocks you're having, or see, are you self-sabotaging and just overspending and just being irresponsible because you don't know where to sow your finances. So guys, you definitely want to check that out. But right now we're about to get into it, guys. I know you guys have been waiting for me to talk about it. We're going to talk about the government shutdown, but let me let you know, guys, I warned you guys about this on February. So let me share my screen really quick so you guys can see my live stream that I did on February. I actually warned you guys February that the government was looming to a shutdown. Okay. In February, I warned you guys. So I ended up giving you guys March, April, May, June, July, August, 6 months to prepare for where we are right now. And let's really be honest, the moment that I mentioned it, they started increasing interest rates. The feds just started doing all sorts of things to prevent the government from shutting down. So everything since my live stream in February have just been preventative methods. And some of you guys are going to hate me when I say this because you may be impacted by the shutdown, but I want them to shut it down because it's too much. We're overspending. If you guys watched one of my last videos I did where we looked at the amount of debt that we are incurring, the amount of tax debt, the amount of credit card debt that we are holding, it's ridiculous. Like, we have to get under control, guys. And I also mentioned that just because they are irresponsible does not mean that we have to also be irresponsible. And the fact that we are irresponsible financially, the government they overspending on credit card, they doing this, they don't care, let's just do this. So we showing them that, okay, we overspend, y'all can overspend too, guys. So let's dive into this government shutdown. So let me share my video really quick, and then we about to get into this, guys. Hold on, let's see if this is the right one. Okay, so all right, now I had to find where it says. Okay, now I'm testing out this little thing, guys. Let's see. Shutdown. Hold on, let me play for a little. Criminal attorney. I can't fight y'all against criminal charges, right? So you're going to need a criminal attorney. Some of y'all are doing some criminal stuff on y'all taxes and you don't even realize it's wire fraud. It's bank fraud. It's so many different frauds. And I appreciate you guys too. So we are here, guys. We have so much to deal with. Then they haven't really approved any of the credits. So the housing, first-time home buyers credit haven't been approved. The student loan, all of that stuff have been approved. Because between you and us, guys, the government is really close to a shutdown. See, guys, I secretly told y'all. Let me tell y'all something. I secretly told y'all. And I don't speak proper English like everybody, okay, guys? But I do my research. I said between you and us, guys, like I secretly told you guys, the government is looming for a shutdown. This was February 21st when I told you guys that. And I told you guys they didn't want you guys to know. So let me finish playing the video. And I tell you guys, every time you watch my show, I'm the first to tell y'all everything. Whoever been watching me for years, y'all are 3 years ahead of everybody. 3 years ahead of tax deductions. Everybody just learned how to hire their child in 2020. I've been teaching y'all since 2016 how to hire y'all child. Everybody was talk about the PPP stuff. The moment it was approved 2 years before, I told you guys how to avoid it, how not to do the fraud, walk you guys through every step of the form that they will have you guys complete. I warn you guys about everything that's happening. So let me go back to this video so we could be on the same page, because between me, you, and us, guys, that was me secretly telling you guys. Let me try to do a quick little rewind. Oh, I probably want to start with my glasses, y'all, because I cannot see. So the housing, first-time home buyers credit haven't been approved. The student loan, all of that stuff have been approved, because between you and us, guys, the government is really close to a shutdown. So we're close to a shutdown. They're scrutinized tax credits to recover the economy. All of our funding is going out of the country. And so now we are here to fend for ourselves. And the way for you guys to be in control when we have so much happening is to make sure that you stay on top of the things that you are in control over. So you in control over the amount of knowledge you have. All right, let me stop. You guys gonna have to go back and watch that video on my YouTube channel. I think I did it on February 21st. Of 2023, when I warned you guys that the government is looming of a shutdown. This is before they even mention it. And every month since then, they've been doing it. So let me share my screen really quick so we can go and do a deep dive. So the first thing I want to do is, first of all, go over, for some of you that's not familiar of the impact of a government shutdown or what it means. We're going to learn collectively, and I'm going to read it from a very good source, which is the Brookings Institute, right? So it says here, what is a government shutdown and why are we likely to have one? Okay. It says Congress appears to be on track. Well, no, let me skip that part. Why do government shutdowns happen? Under the Anti-Deficiency Act, initially passed in 1884 and amended in 1950, federal agencies cannot spend or obligate any money without an appropriation or other approval from Congress. When Congress fails to enact the 12 annual appropriation bills, federal agencies must cease all non-essential functions until Congress acts. This is known as a government shutdown. If Congress enacts some, but not all of the 12 of all if Congress enacts some, but not all of the 12 appropriation bills, only agencies without appropriations have to shut down. This is known as a partial shutdown. Okay. It says during shutdowns, many federal employees are told not to report for work. Remember, y'all, people are furloughed and all of that stuff, kind of the same thing. Though under a 2019 law, they get paid retroactively when the shutdown ends. Government employees who provide what are deemed essential services, such as air traffic control, law enforcement, continue to work, but don't get paid until Congress takes action to end the shutdown. I need to wear my glasses, guys. I literally wear glasses. All this applies only to the roughly 25% of federal spending that's subject to annual appropriations. It says shutdowns can be disruptive, leading to delays in processing applications for passports, small business loans, or government benefits, shuttered visit centers, and bathrooms at national parks, fewer food safety inspections, and various inconveniences. Shutdowns are sufficiently likely that the White House of Management and Budget posts detailed contingency plans. So they always create a contingency plan when there is a government shutdown looming, okay? So right now, we're here, okay? It says, why does a shutdown look likely? And I already talked about that. We have a lot going on. We know why. There's a lot going on. So with that being said, guys, what exactly can you do right now? Number one, do a budget. I need you guys. Many of you wake up every day with so much financial uncertainty because you refuse to get a one sheet of paper. I don't care what type of system you guys use. I'm not that person. I need you guys to start where you are. Just grab a piece of paper and put income. What is your net pay that you bring home into your house every month? What is the amount that you can take out consistently from your business into your house every month? I need you guys to figure that out. Then you need to list out all of your essential bills. The difference between the two shows whether or not you have enough income to cover your household expenses. The reason why I need you guys to do this is because some of you, if the government shut down on Friday night, will not get paid, and we don't know for how long. So I want you guys to know how much money you're going to need to sustain if the government do not pay you for a month, or they don't pay you for 2 weeks. And for all of my business owners that are government contractors, same thing goes for you. You need to be doing a budget. Actually, all of us need to be doing a revisit of our budget right now, because we're only in control over what we can bring in at this present moment, what we are capable of. So if you are a business owner, you free for all, go hustle. But if you're a government contractor specifically, you may need to add on other various sources of income. That's another reason why I hate when a business is solely reliant on one big company or one big industry. Or like, for example, if the government is your only client, if they shut down or no longer need your contract, what happens? That's another reason why I don't take on large, big 20, 30, 40, $50 million businesses. I don't, because the fees won't even be worth it. Then I will have to cut back some of my other clients so I can take on your service. Then no. Then I'm going to be reliant on your money every month. Oh, no. What you're not going to do is have me reliant on anybody's one thing. So I set my business up, guys. So even if I lose a client tomorrow, 3 clients tomorrow, my company will not close. If I lose 5 clients tomorrow, my company will not close. I need you guys to think like this. If you lose 3 clients tomorrow, where would you be at? If your job don't pay you, how much money do you have saved? And remember, some of your jobs are government contractors. So if the government don't pay your employer may not be able to pay you. So it's a ripple effect. So I just basically need everybody that is watching this video, for us to be in control over our finances. I need you guys to do a budget, and I'm stressing this. Once you guys do that budget, then you will know, okay, holy cow, Folasade was right. I need to bring in an extra $500 every month to cover these expenses, or I need to cut back $500 and then I'm fine. If the $500 in access expenses is, sorry, Peacock, Zeus, Now That's TV, y'all can tell what I watch. Now That's TV, all of those extra stuff, then you might need to cut a few back. You know what I mean? Cut a few back. Okay, ask to borrow a friend's Zeus account or something like that, right? Do something, but you may have to cut something back. Or what you can do is, what I encourage is for you to start a side hustle. You guys have gifts that you've been blessed with. So many of you guys can draw, you can write, you can create systems. You guys have gifts that you've been working on, these jobs that you have. It is now time to turn those gifts into businesses. And the trick is, guys, you don't need an EIN or a LLC to start making money on social media. All you guys need is your social media account. Yes, remember, this country is free enterprise, meaning you can sell money on the street as long as you can sell anything on the street and make money, as long as you pay your fair share of taxes. So don't get caught. I need to register LLC. No, you don't, Pooh. You got a PayPal account, you got an email, you got a PayPal account. Set up the services online and keep it going. We're in this time, guys, when we have to be creative. And if you guys are new to me, I don't believe in, and I'm sorry, you relying on the government for a thing. My mother said the government take care of fools and babies, and none of y'all fools and ain't none of y'all babies. So we shouldn't be expecting the government to take care of us. Right? Yes, they take care of Ukraine and all of that's a whole nother topic. What I mean is really reliant on them to survive. I really need you guys to be self-sufficient right now. Starts with your budget. Once you know what income you're missing or what needs to be covered, you need to first cut back the things that are not necessary. Okay? You have to get some discipline. For all of you guys that's new to me, I love my designer digs. You're gonna see me. If you see me on the street, I'm gonna be decked out. Okay. I'm gonna always look nice, right? When I was building my firm for 10 years, I didn't buy not one Chanel bag, not one Louis Vuitton. I didn't go travel. I didn't do anything. I sacrificed. Asked everybody around me. They dogged me out. Oh, you supposed to have a business. You supposed to do this. You supposed to do this. Yes, I was saving and building my business and my firm. So I believe in being disciplined, guys, so you can have the results that you desire later. So right now, we're not in the splurging season right now. We're in the sit back and save season, be creative season, hustle season, get our house in order season, guys, because as you guys can see, the government, even if the government do shut down or not, they still don't have things in order. They still are all over the place, still giving too much money to Ukraine, still are not funding our programs. Look at our children. We have to really take control over things now, guys. And this is across the board. So the government shut down. If you're a non-essential worker, let me see if I can figure out what the non-essential workers is. Give me 1 second. Non-essential workers. Give me 1 second. I can find it, guys. Give me 1 second. And then I'm going to close out after that, guys. Okay. Give me 1 second. So we're not in playtime. Y'all had fun with them when we had the COVID and during the pandemic. You guys had a lot of fun. You guys were splurging big time. It's now time to get disciplined, you guys. It says a shutdown would unleash a myriad of disruptions across the U.S. Shuttering, I think we read it. While non-essential federal workers and contractors, I remember I had a resource when I talked about the government a while back. I'll probably share it on my Instagram, non-essential workers, guys, because I don't feel like doing no research for that, okay? I thought I was going to be able to pull it up. So, guys, that's all I have for you guys. I just hope that you realize that we are not in control. We're kind of like puppets a little bit. Like, let me not say puppets. We are actually like mice in a maze, and the maze don't have an exit door or exit door, because we're not in control over it. All we can do is control our actions, our income, our lifestyles, our spending, our work ethic, our discipline, and hustle right now. Save your money, okay? And do what you got to do, guys. And I think we have to start being the change that we want to see, honestly. We cannot say that we don't want the government to overspend and be reckless if we're being reckless with them. We cannot. If they see our spending going up, our spending going down, our savings going up, more people protesting about the budgets and the overspending, and they see the data to match, they're not going to have no choice but to present a solid plan to us to recover this economy, because we are duped, guys. We are actually duped, and it's far more than I can even explain. So what I may end up doing is doing some research to pull it all together to really show you guys where we went wrong. But if I recall, I think it was when it was Richard Nixon, after Richard Nixon got out of office. And I think that's when I think it was when he was in office, if I remember what I read, that's when they started shipping some of our jobs offshore. So right now we are in a series of bad decisions over centuries. Okay? We are in decades and decades and decades of bad decisions. So, guys, that's all I have for you guys. I love you guys so much. If you're interested in me possibly being your accountant, head over, call my office. The link will be in our description. If you guys enjoyed today's show, please like the video. Go to our YouTube channel, which is Folasade TV. Like the video and subscribe. If you guys want me to talk about any particular topics, just message me on Instagram. Message me on Facebook or whatever, and I'll talk about that. But yeah, guys, I love you guys. save, budget. This is discipline time. I know it's the holiday season, guys, but we don't have to fall for that. Like, just set a budget. I always set a budget, like $200 for each kid or something, $100 for each kid, and that's it. And let them pick it. That's the trick, guys. Before I go, for all my mommies, if you're like, Folasade, you want me to budget and Christmas coming up? You know, kids don't really know how much money is unless you out here gotten them too old and too nosy in adults' business, then you're duped. That's why you're probably in trouble financially. But my kids, they think $100 is thousands. Okay. So if I were you, what I would do is maybe let them go to the store and give them their money and let them buy whatever that they want and let that be their Christmas with that $100. And then if you got 3 kids, that's $300 and that's it. And they've gotten what they wanted and you're settled. You don't have to overspend just because it's the holidays. Don't fall for that. That's what they want you to think. That's that mindset that we have to work on. That I remember my mindset was so messed up that I had to be the life. I had to be the life of the party at every party. I had to be on the scene. Like our mindset, I had to be with everybody. Couldn't pass up an opportunity. If that my girlfriend called me, I had to go out, you know. But for me to get to where I am now, I had to say no to being to the invites. You know, I had to say no to the overspending. So guys, I love you. I will see you guys next week. And we're going to talk about, oh, hold on. Let me tell you what next week topic is going to be. Okay, so next week topic is going to be planning for the end of your 2023. And then I'll throw in what we need to do for 2024. Okay, guys? I love you guys so much. I wish you the absolute best. And remember, guys, look at my shirt. It says, someone loves you. And I really do love you guys, honestly. I truly love you from the bottom of my heart. And I just wish you guys all success and everything that good that you desire in your heart. I love you guys. See you. Thank you for listening to The Money Zone on your favorite streaming site. Make sure you tell a friend and a family member about The Money Zone because you were inspired and hopefully motivated to get your finances in order. So definitely tell a friend and leave us a review.